What is up, you guys? My name's Rexar here, and I'm gonna be bringing you a new series. It's Naruto Shippuden Storm 4. So yeah, I'm gonna get straight to it. So basically, this video, I'm gonna be covering the first episode, and the game has a lot of cutscenes. So I'm gonna be letting the cutscenes play as well. But as they play, I will be talking as well. So the good thing about that is that the cutscenes have subtitles in them, so it's not as bad. So as I talk, I guess you can still read the subtitles as well. So yeah, there's that and that, and this is pretty much the intro of the game. And I've got to say, it was yesterday that I finished the story mode, and I gotta tell you guys, the story mode is insanely, in my opinion at least, it's insanely good. I mean, the ending took me by surprise, and because when you beat the game, when you think you beat the game, there's still a bit more, but right the moment before the ending, I'm not gonna spoil it right now, so I'm not gonna give too many details on that, but there's a certain part where it's like right before the end. It was pretty much the end, but there's kind of two ends to the game. So, the end before the actual ending of the game is where I was just taken by surprise. I was just like, wow, that's really crazy. Like the way they took the game, like from start to end in that form of detail and events. It's pretty crazy. So here you have these two guys. Um, guy, the guy with let's call him the guy with the paper towel on his back. I believe that is Hashirama. Yeah, that's Hashirama, and the guy with the butterfly-looking type of thingy, that's Madara, or with the scythe. Yeah, that's Madara. So on this part, I know it looks like it's already pre-animated and it's already part of the game, but in this part I was actually able to control his fight. So of course I was Hashirama and the CPU was Madara, and I think it's pretty cool that you're able to take control of him. I thought it was pretty dope. So that being said, this is gonna play for a little bit, and then you'll actually, as I said, that the fight actually ends, but um. I think after this part, you actually get into the first fight of the game, which is it's pretty cool. I played this fight during the demo because I downloaded the demo, I think 2 days or 3 days before the game actually came out, so I was kind of late on the game being released, because I had no idea this game was being released until I was looking for new games to play, and I came across this one, and then I was like, wow, it's almost out. Time I found out that it was coming out was like a week before it actually released, so I actually caught up in time because I do love Naruto games, and they're pretty cool, they're pretty awesome. I remember my first Naruto game actually was on PS2. That was back in the days, and I remember the first game I played was Naruto the Uzumaki Chronicles. That is a classic. That game was awesome. It was amazing. I love that game so much. It was dope. And when I bought Naruto back in the day for my PS2, I actually bought the bundle. So the the Chronicles of Uzumaki. It actually came with 3 other games as well, which were Naruto Ultimate Ninja 1, 2, and 3, I believe is what it was called. And yeah, it was the third one I think had an adventure mode, which this game also has, which I thought was pretty cool that they kept the feature on this game. And by the way, this is story mode, so this is not adventure mode. I will be getting to adventure mode after I'm done with the story mode. So for now, we're gonna be covering the story mode, and for every video, I'm gonna for every video, you know, we have every mission, and within the mission you have events that happen, which are the cutscenes, of course. And while that happens, um what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be trying to explain what is going on to the best of my ability. So I'll try to be as descriptive and informative as possible when it comes to the cutscenes, so you guys can have a better understanding of it. Because I know for certain cutscenes, when I was looking at them, I was kind of lost. I was like, wait, what? What's going on? Why is this happening? And what does that even mean? But as I progressed through the game, I actually got a better understanding of it. So that's actually what I mean. So since I finished the game already, I think I could explain the cutscenes a bit better if they're a bit confusing. Not that they aren't that much confusing, but they can be, and they can kind of get you like kind of lost, where you're like, what? So yeah, that's kind of my goal with that. And yeah, this is actually the first phase of the fight. Pretty sure a lot of you guys played the demo, so you already know what's going on with this video. Um, but yeah, this is the first part, and the first time I played the demo, I was completely lost with the controls. Not completely, but to a certain extent, because I forgot the moves and the buttons and the combinations, like combos, like the hit combos. I like the movement, everything was off because I hadn't played Naruto in a very long time. Like I said, last time I played Naruto was back in the PS2 days when the game was released there. So I was a bit rusty, but and I played the tutorial, and I do highly recommend you guys play the tutorial before you actually get into the game, because it will help you out a lot. It helps you with your movement, it helps you with simple stuff, you know. It helps you with attack combos, combinations. It helps you with using secret techniques, your ninjutsus and all that kind of cool stuff. So yeah, just make sure you guys do that, and it's actually not that long. I believe I think the longest time the tutorial should take you, depending on how rusty you are. Say if you're like really rusty and you haven't played the game in a while, or the game at all, and you're completely new to it, it probably take you about, I'd say, 20 minutes. But if you're like experienced and you're just doing the tutorial for the heck of it, and you probably don't even do the tutorial in the first place, you probably do it in like 5 to 10 minutes, honestly, because you already know the controls, you already know what to do pretty much, and you know what to expect basically. So you're pretty much used to it already, and I mean, it's just a bit of a new, it's just a little bit of new mechanics, so it's not a big difference. So yeah. Now this is the second phase of the fight, and this part I thought was pretty cool, and that's simply because, come on, you transform into a beast pretty much. There's a bonus requirement for the, I believe if you complete all of them, you get the S rank for the fight. And that's a battle condition, so we've got to destroy Madara. And yeah, with in terms of battle conditions, I don't really pay much attention to them. It's simply because, I don't know, I never really pay attention to the rank most of the time. Well, not most of the time, because I already completed the story mode, but most of my missions were A's pretty much, which I think is the second best. I think the first top most best, like you absolutely aced it and you did perfect. That's a S rank, I'm pretty sure, and I think I do get an S rank here on the first mission, but that's the only one I get it on. But on the rest ones, I got an A. I pretty much got A's, which I'm pretty sure is the second best. And I think I got a B, which might be the third best. I think I got B like on maybe 3 or 4 missions, but those were like the ending ones because they're a bit tougher, I guess you could say. They weren't as easy as the first ones, but yeah, I would say 75 to 80% I got A, 5% B, or the rest percent B, and then I guess 1% S because I only got it on one. But yeah, but here we keep on going with this fight. I don't know, I thought this fight was pretty cool because I don't think they had them in the old games. Maybe they did, but like I said, I haven't played Naruto in a while, so I could be wrong, I could be mistaken. I didn't really play any of the Storm games, Storm 1, 2, 3, so I don't know if they had this feature back in those games. They probably did, but if they didn't, then that's a pretty cool feature. It makes the game really unique, and There's a little type of interactive button right there. You just gotta run up to him. I actually took a while to get to him, so I didn't get in time, so he kind of used his special on me. What you're supposed to do there is you're supposed to pretty much just get to him as fast as possible, and then you have to cancel his attack by hitting him on his chest. But I took way too long because I was just too far away, so it was just not good timing for me at all. So I really didn't have much of a choice, so I just had to get it on the second try. And we're almost done with this fight actually. I think he's charging up for another special attack. And there it is, and I just weave it, and weave. Oof. Jumping and weaving. There's some more interactive buttons right there. I'm gonna smack him real quick, grab his tails, and just spin him around. And just throw him off the arena. So, yeah, my thoughts on this game. I really am enjoying this game a lot. I enjoyed the story mode so much. It was amazing. I loved it to 100%. I mean, the story mode, if you guys play it, you're gonna get pretty emotional, because it is pretty emotional, I'm not gonna lie, especially towards the ending. I mean, it's even emotional like mid-game and like near a little bit after the beginning. Like, I don't know, this game has a lot of emotion is tied to it, and it makes you feel sympathy, and it makes you connect to the characters, and it makes you like I don't know, it just makes you connect to the characters, and it's just like, wow, it's insane. I don't know, like the emotions that they can make you feel towards these characters, it's pretty crazy. So I think I'm done here with this fight, almost. I believe I'm doing a secret technique, or maybe just a regular technique to finish Madara here. And yeah, there's some more spam circle, just keep doing it, and there we go. That's that. So this is a pretty simple, straightforward fight, and there's some screenshots there, I guess, of their past memories. And actually, I forgot to mention, speaking of past memories, these guys were one of the, I'm not gonna say they were the first OG ninjas, but I will say they were one of the OG ninjas. Let's just say that for now. They were one of the OG ninjas. They're not the real OG ninjas. I don't know if they're new characters at all. So that's why I'm saying that. Maybe you guys already know about them from the anime. Maybe they haven't been introduced in the anime before. Maybe this is the first time of their appearance. So yeah, that's what I was saying. They're one of the OG ninjas, so let's just keep it at that. They're one of the OG ninjas. So just remember that. And here we got an A on both of those fights. I could have sworn I got an S. Huh. Maybe it was a different mission, but regardless, we do get the double A's. And what was that? It was Ninja History? Yeah, Ninja History was the name of the mission, I meant to say. And the estimated playtime was 13 minutes. I think without the cutscenes, well, I guess with the cutscenes and all that, it was 13 minutes, but without the cutscenes, it was definitely a lot shorter. So if I were to skip the cutscenes and, you know, skip the movie or whatever they call it, because they call it movie apparently, but I just call them cutscenes, but ignoring the cutscenes, that's probably like half of that, because the cutscenes did take a lot. So I'd say maybe like the actual fight is probably 7 minutes, 7 to 8, 9 minutes. But yeah, I'm just going through these hints and tips, whatever you want to call them, which games usually come with. And here's a chapter preview. Now that was chapter 1. There's 3 chapters, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I believe there's maybe 3-4 chapters, but I think there might be 3. I'm gonna go with 3 because I don't really remember. But yeah, this is the chapter 1. That was creation, and and deathmatch creation was a subtitle, I guess you could say. But here's a chapter preview right here. It just shows you what's gonna go happen in the next chapter. Pretty much what I think that happens is it shows a history between that's how can I forget his name? I didn't forget his name. That right there was Kakashi. The other two we will get later on. It's Naruto, of course, but yeah. It's pretty much showing you what's gonna happen or what to like pretty much a summary of the next chapter, and that is I will save that for later because and that's you know what, I'm just gonna save all these characters for later. When time comes, I'm not gonna spoil anything, but for now, I hope you guys enjoyed for watching. I'm gonna end the video right here, so leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and if you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys on the next one later.